Welcome to JPTV. We are your anchors. I'm Tori Johnston.
And I'm Elizabeth Head.
This week, we will be covering this past week's sports news, changes to our school calendar, problems with Jackson's water, among many other things, so stay tuned.
Last week, seniors found out some important news. The class of 2021's graduation was originally scheduled for May 27th at the Alumar Hall in Jackson. However, due to uncertainty surrounding public gatherings, vaccination progress, and venue capacities, graduation is being rescheduled to a different time and location. The 2021 graduation ceremony will be held Sunday, May 16th at Trustmark Park in Pearl, which is where graduation was held for the class of 2020 last July. This venue provides the necessary capacity while following all COVID precautions since it is a safe outdoor environment. This will also reschedule grad night for the seniors to this night.
The second change to our calendar this year is our school's musical. High School Musical on Stage was originally scheduled to be April 10th, 12th, and 13th, but now has been pushed to April 17th, 19th, and 20th. This is partially due to the snowpocalypse we had 2 weeks ago. Tickets will go on sale soon, so be on the lookout. Also, we have a new music director on board. Her name is Mandy Kate Myers. Her experience is vast. Select professional roles played are Babette in Disney's Beauty and the Beast, Ghost of Christmas Past and A Christmas Carol, Mrs. Darling in Peter Pan, Mama Bear in Shrek the Musical, and Cindy Lou in The Marvelous Wonderettes. A graduate of the University of Southern Mississippi, Myers serves on the board of directors for both Fondren Theater Workshop and Cheshire Abbey Canine Rescue. She also works as talent coordinator for BroadwayCon in New York. If you see Miss Myers around school, make sure you say hello. Elizabeth, did you remember to turn in your subject choice cards last week?
I actually did. The past few weeks, the senior high has been working really hard to complete their subject choice cards. They were due this past week, so if you haven't turned them in, make sure you do that quickly, or Mrs. Rose will choose your classes. Kamaya went around asking the student body which electives they chose for the upcoming year.
So what electives are you excited about taking next year?
I'm really excited about psychology with Coach Romano. Heard that's a great class. And ready for senior out, too. It'd be some good time to get out of school before our after-school activities.
I'm here with Ridgely and Jane Gray, and since they're going to be in college next year, they can't take electives. So what college are y'all going to?
Mississippi State, Ole Miss.
What electives are you taking next year?
Taking pottery and financial management and senior out.
Are you excited?
Very.
So what electives are you taking next year?
I'm taking psychology and life strategies.
Which one are you most excited for?
I'm really excited for psychology. I've heard it's a good, fun class from people that have taken it before.
So what electives are you taking next year?
I plan on taking French 3, Honors French 3, and computer programming, hopefully for the AP credit.
Which one are you most excited for?
Definitely Honors French 3. I kind of want to go to college in Canada, so knowing French is going to be very important. And Coach Caden's awesome. That's the language you should take. Forget all the other ones. French is the best. I'm most excited for that one.
Well, if you haven't heard this story, you need to. Tessica Brown's story exploded all over TikTok after she accidentally used Gorilla Glue instead of hairspray. She said she ran out of her normal hairspray, so she decided to use Gorilla Glue industrial strength spray adhesive without realizing what it was. She repeatedly washed her hair, but nothing would work. She described her hair as being hard as glass and ended up trying to get it out of her hair for over a month. She cut out her ponytail but was still left with the glue all in her scalp with no way to get it out. She eventually had to have a plastic surgeon surgically remove the glue from her hair. Gorilla Glue came out with a statement not to use any of their products on skin or hair. She still intends to sue Gorilla Glue, but considering that on the bottle it states do not use on eyes, skin, or clothing, the odds aren't in her favor. Tessica says this is misleading because it does not mention hair. I never thought I would need to say this, but the moral of the story is do not use permanent super glue in your hair.
We'll be right back after this short commercial break.
place for scholars,
a place for athletes,
an all-around amazing place.
to be who you are and all that you aspire to be.
Discover your Jackson Prep possibilities.
Join us for a tour.
Last week was a great week for our baseball team. Prep played Starkville Academy, Canton Academy, Central Heights, and Mag Heights. Tuesday night in the game against Starkville Academy, Prep swung the bat very well. Riley Maddox, Jeffrey Entz, and J.K. Now all hit home runs to lead past Starkville Academy Volunteers with a score of 13-1. Thursday night in the game against Canton Academy, everything was much in Prep's favor. Will Gibbs did an amazing job on the mound as Prep puts a beatdown on the Canton Academy Panthers with a score of 20-0. Prep hosted 2 games on Saturday. In the game against Central Heights, Thaxton Birch and Cy Craig pitched a fabulous game. The two only gave up 2 runs as the Patriots cruised past the Cougars with a score of 4-2. Riley Maddox also had a great defensive game as well. Coming off a win against Central Heights, Prep faced a good Mag Heights team who is ranked high in the state of Mississippi. The Prep team came out slow and was just not ready to play a back-to-back game. Mag Heights came out and dominated the Patriots 7-1. Our Prep team finished the week 3-1 and will look forward to playing 5 games this week. This year, the Mais basketball tournament was put on by Prep. The tournament started Tuesday and ended with Jackson Academy girls and MRA boys winning the championship games on Saturday. The other teams that participated this year were Park Lane, Copiah, PCS, JA, and MRA. The top 3 teams of this year's tournament go on to the overall state tournament, playing schools from other divisions in the MAIS. The top 3 teams this year were JA, Prep, and MRA for girls, and MRA, Prep, and JA for boys. This year, the tournament looked a little different. In between every game, fans were asked to leave quickly so the bleachers and team benches could be sanitized for COVID precautions. In the first round Tuesday, PCS beat Park Lane and MRA beat Copiah in girls, and JA beat PCS and Park Lane beat Copiah in boys. The winners went on to play JA and Prep in the girls and MRA and Prep in the boys. On Friday, JA boys lost to MRA and Park Lane boys lost to Prep. PCS girls lost to JA and MRA girls lost to Prep. Saturday, JA boys beat Park Lane boys for 3rd place and a spot in the overall state tournament. MRA girls defeated PCS girls for 3rd place. JA and Prep girls played in the championship. Sadly, Prep lost by a point in a very intense game, and Prep and MRA boys played in the championship, ending with Prep being defeated. In other news, the varsity boys soccer team unfortunately lost the championship 6-2 this past Saturday. We will be right back after this short commercial break.
Discover your voice.
Discover your creativity.
Discover your opportunity.
And your dream.
Discover your vision.
Your vibe.
Your passion. And your moment to shine.
Join Applause this school year as the Fine Arts program at Jackson Prep leaves a lifelong impression on students' hearts and minds. We would love to grow this legacy with your support and dedication. Join Applause today.
Have you ever wondered where Prep Patriots get their gear? Well, we have the solution, the Prep Patriot Shop. There are many options ranging from t-shirts, sweatshirts, socks, and even fun accessories. They also have hand sanitizer and face masks to keep everyone safe from COVID. The Prep Patriot Shop, open Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. and on Fridays at 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. and at home football game nights at 5:30 to 7. Hope to see you soon, and go Prep!
Deion Sanders, Pro Football Hall of Famer and JSU head football coach, has now been robbed for the 2nd time after arriving in Mississippi. The first time happened on January 18th with his prized boombox being stolen out of his truck. His boombox was returned shortly after he posted on social media about it. The second time happened last week during Deion Sanders' debut as head football coach of JSU, where allegedly a student went into their locker room and stole Deion's items. This is what he had to say after the game.
While the game was going on, somebody came in and stole every darn thing I had in my locker room, in the coach's office. Yeah, credit cards, wallet, watches. Thank God I had on my necklaces. How?
Every year, Jackson Prep hosts their annual AP Art and Design show at the Mary Catherine Loyacano McCravey Gallery located in the library. Beginning March 1st, the art show hosts the artwork of Dr. Miller's 15 AP Art students. The artwork will be on display, rotated throughout the month until March 31st. Students were able to choose from a variety of mediums to go on display, such as acrylic, pencil sketches, digital media, graphic design, and 3D sculptures. Tonight, the exhibit will open at 5 p.m. for people to visit and view the students' work. Due to COVID protocols, admission is limited to the public and is available by appointment only. However, fellow students can visit the gallery at any point throughout the school day during any free time they may have.
Many citizens in the Jackson area are still waiting to get water back after the shocking week of snow and ice. These residents have gone without clean water to drink with, cook with, bathe, and wash clothes with for almost 2 weeks. The city issued a boil water notice and set up a distribution area with bottled water and flushing water. People waited hours with empty buckets trying to get water for what would normally be a daily occurrence. The city's outdated and unable infrastructure is what most people are blaming for this. It is no new occurrence for Jackson residents to have a boil water notice or broken pipes, but this is the first time for many people to have the whole city without running water. This has also affected businesses in the city. Many local businesses, such as coffee shops and restaurants, have been unable to open or serve their normal menu. This unfortunate situation has affected everyone, not just one area of Jackson.
For over 24 years, Ricky Black has been the head coach of Jackson Prep football team. In his first head coaching stop at Kosciuszko High School, Black won an incredible 89% of his games. Then at Tupelo High School, he went on to win nearly 75% of his games. At Jackson Prep, Black has captured 13 state titles, including a state record 7 straight from 2012 to 2018. Black won the National High School Coaches Association National Coach of the Year honor in 2018 and was inducted in the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame in 2019.
I talked to Coach Rick Black about tonight's contest.
Well, Coach, tonight you're going to be taking on St. Aloysius out of Vicksburg.
We've tried to match up our personnel, we think, with them. We think we'll primarily go with the same thing we've been doing all season. We've been successful in this. We think the winning tradition of the town, we think the winning tradition of the players, that's what makes Kosciuszko Whippets a winning football team.
When it comes to high school football, the best in the business is right here in the state of Mississippi. When you look at Coach Black's honors, awards, his quote-unquote resume, there's some really impressive numbers on there. The wins, the few losses compared to the wins, the championships, the multiple Coach of the Year honors, the multiple Hall of Fames that he's in.
I mean, great coaches make great teams and make great programs. And that's exactly what Ricky Black has done here for 20 plus years.
Deuteronomy 30, the chapter tells you about what to choose. Choose to love God with all your heart and your soul and live. It took me a long time to find that passage. But life. Live life. That's what it's about. You don't want to go and be remembered by the selfie that you gave your friends. You want to be remembered by the life you gave your friends. Congratulations and the best of luck.
Thank you, Coach Black.
Thank you for watching this week's edition of JPTV. We'll catch you next time.